Non-residential transactions. Brokers who deal in residential and non-residential transactions, such as commercial and industrial property, are bound by Chapter 475 regarding the brokerage relationship duties of transaction brokers, single agent brokers, and non-representation. Designated sales associates. In a non-residential real estate transaction where the buyer and seller each have assets of $1 million or more, the broker, at the request of the buyer and the seller, may designate two sales associates to act as single agents for the buyer and the seller in the same transaction. The two sales associates in such an arrangement are called designated sales associates. Note that in a residential transaction, this is an illegal dual agency. The broker serves as an advisor to each designated sales associate, not to the buyer or the seller. The broker serves as a neutral party, helping to facilitate the process without giving guidance or representation to the parties in the transaction. Designated sales associates have the duties of a single agent. Disclosure requirements. The buyer and the seller must sign a disclosure notice stating that their assets meet the $1 million threshold and requesting that the broker use the designated sales associate's form of representation. The disclosure notice includes special language regarding confidential information and also includes duties of a single agent. Brokers must retain brokerage relationship disclosure documents for 5 years for all non-residential transactions that use designated sales associates. So if your brokerage represents Hungry Howie's in a single agent relationship, one day a representative from Hungry Howie's comes by and wants to know if the broker knows of any property available at Pier Park. The broker remembers a client, Pizza Hut, is looking to sell a piece of property in Pier Park. The broker has a single agent relationship with both companies. The broker designates one sales associate to represent the buyer, Hungry Howie's, and one sales associate to represent the seller, Pizza Hut. This is a legal transaction in a non-residential sales or commercial. The buyer and the seller must sign a disclosure notice stating that their assets meet the $1 million threshold. This disclosure also has special language regarding confidential information and also includes the duties of a single agent. The broker will serve as a neutral party, helping to facilitate the process. He is careful not to give guidance or representation to the parties in the transaction. Remember, this sort of situation is only for non-residential transactions or commercial transactions.